If you were watching, if you can see the person, body language will help you a lot. If you can only hear as you were doing right now, and it's on purpose, you can't see me, but I'm here walking next to you. I am right next to you. You can't see me, but I am watching you. I am following your progress. I am here with you. I always tell you, I am here to serve you. To understand what is being said, pay attention. Capture body language if you can see the person. Pay attention to the intonation and take the cognates, the words that are similar among languages. Hello, my friend. How are you? Okay, welcome back. I'm happy to have you here. Today, we learn how to understand the main idea when you were watching people talk, when you were listening to what they're saying. Last class, we studied how to understand a text. Today, we learn how to understand speech, things that are being said. Okay? And I start this class reading part of this book here from Chris Anderson, the founder of TED, an event with conferences. Very nice. See what he writes. Writing gives us words. The human speech brings with itself a whole new set of tools. When we look into the eyes of a lecturer, we see the tone of his voice. We capture his vulnerability, his intelligence, his passion. We explore his words. The speeches can motivate, can stimulate us. Which idea would you like to live in people's minds? When you talk to people, what would you like to live in their minds about you? The language only produces its magic when it's shared between the speaker and the listener. This is the key for the miracle of recreating your idea in other people's brains. You can only use the tools that your audience have access. If you only use your language, your concepts, your ideas without taking into consideration your audience ideas, your audience tools, the communication will not be effective. With this, we start this class. Today, you're going to learn how to understand better. we have good strategies to get there. But let's warm up. Move your arms. Move your neck. Move your legs. You can't see my legs, but I'm moving them. Now, we are going to do this movement here. Slowly. And we stretch to the back, go to the maximum. When we stretch to the back, you twist your hand and you come back to the front. Twist your hand and let's go back. Twist your hand and let's return. Now let's increase the speed. A bit faster now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm feeling my shoulder. I trained shoulders yesterday at my workout. I trained shoulders and backs and chest. I'm feeling my shoulder. Let's release our arms. Now let's stretch to the front. Let's go. Let's count to 10, okay? And you count for us. Please count, my friend. 1, 2, go. All right. Raise your arms. Now, let's stretch like this, as if you were hugging your arm. And you count to 10 for us, okay? Please start. 1, 2. All right. Release your arms, your shoulders, the other arm now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Okay. Now let's breathe. We breathe in, we hold, and we breathe out. We hold and we breathe in. Hold, breathe out. Hold, Breathe in. Once more. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. All right. Okay. Are you prepared? Yes, you're always prepared. And I am here to serve you. If you have questions, comment your questions. If you have doubts, comment your doubts. If you have ideas, share your ideas. The more you participate, the more opportunities you have. Okay? Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. Let's see some strategies to understand what people are saying in English. And we start this moment watching a cartoon. Watch this cartoon and pay attention to details, okay? Okay, now questions about the cartoon. When the video starts, we see something in the lake. What do we see in the lake? A dog? Fish? Or a tiger? Now, what's the color of the dog? Is the cat afraid of the dog? Okay. Now, watch the beginning of the video again. You see the fish jumping. Now, I'm gonna play a different situation to you. Watch this.
Talking about a mix.
Yes.
How about a mix of weather? Rain, snow, sleet,
None of it great.
ice. It is messy out there, literally for millions of you across the U.S., including Minnesota, which you would expect this time of year, the snow and the freezing rain, but man, treacherous conditions because of it.
All right. It's so cold.
How cold is it, Victor?
Thank you, Christy Paul. It's so cold that even the school bus couldn't stop from sliding on an icy road. That's crazy. Is anyone on that bus? That'd be especially scary.
I think there was a hockey team on the bus, and they're all okay.
Let's go now to CNN's Allison Chinchar watching the weather for us. Yeah, this is a rough period for a lot of people heading into the new year.
All right. From what you could see and hear, is this TV show talking about health, weather, or education? Exactly, it's talking about the weather. Is the weather cold, hot, dry, humid? Exactly, it's cold. It was snowing. There is a car in the middle of the street. Not a car, a bus. What's the color of this bus? I'm asking you these questions because I want you to pay attention to details, to the main idea. Now, see this image here. Before watching the video, what is it? Is it a TV show? Is it a speech? Is it a class? It's a speech, my friend, and it's an inspiration. Watch this speech, please.
It is indeed an honor for me to be here tonight. It's been almost 37 years to the day that I graduated from UT. I remember a lot of things about that day. I remember I had a throbbing headache from a party the night before. I remember I had a serious girlfriend, who I later married. That's important to remember, by the way. And I remember I was getting commissioned in the Navy that day. But of all the things I remember, I don't have a clue who the commencement speaker was, and I certainly don't remember anything they said. So acknowledging that fact, if I can't make this commencement speech memorable, I will at least try to make it short. So the university's slogan is, "What starts here changes the world." Well, I've got to admit, I kind of like it. What starts here changes the world. Tonight, there are almost 8,000 students, or there are more than 8,000 students graduated from UT. So that great paragon of analytical rigor, ask.com, says that the average American will meet 10,000 people in their lifetime. 10,000 people, that's a lot of folks. But if every one of you changed the lives of just 10 people, and each one of those people changed the lives of another 10 people, and another 10, then in 5 generations, 125 years, the class of 2014 will have changed the lives of 8 800 million people. 800 million people. Think about it. Over twice the population of the United States. Go one more generation, and you can change the entire population of the world, 8 billion people. If you think it's hard to change the lives of 10 people, change their lives forever, you're wrong. I saw it happen every day in Iraq and Afghanistan. A young Army officer makes a decision to go left instead of right down a road in Baghdad, and the 10 soldiers with him are saved from a close-in ambush. In Kandahar province, Afghanistan, a non-commissioned officer from the female engagement team senses that something isn't right and directs the infantry platoon away from a 500-pound IED, saving the lives of a dozen soldiers. But if you think about it, not only were those soldiers saved by the decisions of one person, but their children were saved, and their children's children. Generations were saved by one decision, one person. But changing the world can happen anywhere, and anyone can do it. So what starts here can indeed change the world. But the question is, what will the world look like after you change it? Well, I'm confident that it will look much, much better. But if you'll humor this old sailor for just a moment, I have a few suggestions that may help you on your way to a better world. And while these lessons were learned during my time in the military, I can assure you that it matters not whether you ever served a day in uniform. It matters not your gender, your ethnic or religious background, your orientation, or your social status. Our struggles in this world are similar, and the lessons to overcome those struggles and to move forward, changing ourselves and changing the world around us, will apply equally to all. I've been a Navy SEAL for 36 years, but it all began when I left UT for basic SEAL training in Coronado, California. Basic SEAL training is 6 months of long, torturous runs in the soft sand, midnight swims in the cold water off San Diego, obstacle courses, unending calisthenics, days without sleep, and always being cold, wet, and miserable. It is 6 months of being constantly harassed by professionally trained warriors who seek to find the weak of mind and body and eliminate them from ever becoming a Navy SEAL. But the training also seeks to find those students who can lead in an environment of constant stress, chaos, failure, and hardships. To me, basic SEAL training was a lifetime of challenges crammed into 6 months. So here are the 10 lessons I learned from basic SEAL training that hopefully will be of value to you as you move forward in life. Every morning in SEAL training, my instructors, who at the time were all Vietnam veterans, would show up in my barracks room, and the first thing they'd do was inspect my bed. If you did it right, the corners would be square, the covers would be pulled tight, the pillow centered just under the headboard, and the extra blanket folded neatly at the foot of the rack. It was a simple task, mundane at best, but every morning we were required to make our bed to perfection. It seemed a little ridiculous at the time, particularly in light of the fact that we were aspiring to be real warriors, tough, battle-hardened SEALs. But the wisdom of this simple act has been proven to me many times over. If you make your bed every morning, you will have accomplished the first task of the day. It will give you a small sense of pride, and it will encourage you to do another task, and another, and another. And by the end of the day, that one task completed will have turned into many tasks completed. Making your bed will also reinforce the fact that the little things in life matter. If you can't do the little things right, you'll never be able to do the big things right. And if by chance you have a miserable day, you will come home to a bed that is made, that you made. And a made bed gives you encouragement that tomorrow will be better. So if you want to change the world, start off by making your bed.
Yes. What was the main idea of his speech? Was this guy a member of the parliament, of the navy, or he was a doctor? All right. Did you enjoy his speech? This guy has a book called Make Your Bed. It's a nice book. Simple, practical things that we can do every day to improve our lives, to be organized, to plan our things, to do one thing at a time. Trust me, multitasking is not good for you. Doing many things at the same time disturbs your concentration and the quality of your tasks. That's why I always ask you to isolate interruptions when you are studying. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. How can we understand what people are saying? First thing, body language. Pay attention to the body language. Second, intonation. How people are saying things. And third, vocabulary, my friend. You need to study too. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Listening. How to understand what is being said. I've already told you these 3 things. Body language. Pay attention to the body language expressions. We have a class that talks about it. And I am at the farm. Watch this part of this class. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. Let's see if you can tell me what I am feeling. If I turn my back to you, you will see me by this position here. And you will tell me what I am feeling. What was my feeling? Happiness or sadness? Again. What was my feeling? Anger or happiness? What was my feeling? Sadness or anger? What was my feeling? 3, 2, 1. You see, you can capture the emotion by seeing people's faces, by reading their body. Second, intonation. Third, words. The words people are using. If you don't understand, try to capture words that are similar between English and Portuguese. But if you can't understand, you are not going to say, what? No, 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 no. You're going to say, excuse me. If I say something and you don't understand, you say, excuse me? Sorry? Pardon? You don't need to understand 100% of what I say during our classes. But if you understand the context, if you can follow, I'm happy. And I'm happy to see your progress. I love to see your progress. I love to see you growing. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend! How can you listen and understand what is being said? Last class, I told you about the importance of paying attention. This is the first thing. But when you are listening to something, you can capture the intonation. You can listen to cognates. Cognates are those words that are similar among languages. If you were watching, if you can see the person, body language will help you a lot. If you can only hear as you were doing right now, and it's on purpose, you can't see me, but I'm here walking next to you. I am right next to you. You can't see me, but I am watching you. I am following your progress. I am here with you. I always tell you, I am here to serve you. To understand what is being said, pay attention, capture body language if you can see the person, pay attention to the intonation, and take the cognates, the words that are similar among languages. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Yes! We're finishing one more class. And I love to see you here. I enjoy seeing your progress. You have no idea how happy I am to see you here. I feel grateful. I thank God for having you here, studying with us. My dear, when you were watching someone, when you were listening to someone, pay attention to the context. The context gives you an idea of the topic, of the subject, of the situation. The context gives you a lot of information. And I also invite you to talk, to present your ideas, to communicate in Portuguese and in English. Our ideas make us who we are. And the person who finds out means of sharing his ideas to the minds of other people is able to create effects of amazing consequences. I love to see you here. Thank you very much. I'm waiting for you at voceaprendeagora.com. I am Felipe Dib. See you next class.